The world is watching Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Russia today itself. He's all set to depart at 11 a.m. today morning from India. He's headed to Moscow, where he will be meeting Russian President Vladimir Putin, where they will be holding restricted level talks and later larger delegation level meetings as well. Of course, on the agenda is the India-Russia strategic partnership, defense cooperation, as well as talks regarding trade, fintech, technology, as well as civil nuclear cooperation as well. We're also expected to raise the issue of Indian nationals fighting for the Russian army as far as the Ukraine war is concerned. Remember, viewers, President Putin and Prime Minister Narendra Modi last met in 2022 in Samarkand in Uzbekistan on the sidelines of the SCO summit back then. Of course, now they will be meeting once again for the 22nd annual India-Russia bilateral summit. Let's also take a look at what exactly is on agenda. First up, they will be discussing contemporary issues of mutual interest. These, of course, pertain to both regional issues as well as global issues. Post this, they're also, in fact, expected to hold restricted level talks, and then there will be a private one-to-one meeting between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Vladimir Putin. Both leaders will be meeting at the Kremlin. President Putin, of course, also expected to be hosting Prime Minister Modi for a lunch over there as well. Now, post these one-on-one talks between the two leaders, delegations from both countries will be discussing various aspects of the bilateral relationship as well. So there will be wider talks that will be held between the two countries. Of course, we've seen External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar meet his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov earlier on the sidelines of the SCO summit in Astana. Meanwhile, both regional as well as international issues of mutual interest will be discussed. Remember, this is Prime Minister Modi's very first visit to Russia after the Ukraine war broke out. India has, of course, been trying to mediate, has been trying to put forth the need and the importance for dialogue, deliberation and discussions. Discussions, of course, with regards to the Russia-Ukraine war will be taking place. But let's also take a look at what else is on agenda. We're also, in fact, expected several discussions with regards to civil nuclear energy, trade, fintech, India's Gaganyaan mission, which Russia had contributed to training our 4 Gagannauts over there. But that's not all. Joining us on the broadcast is Ambassador Suresh Kumar Goyal, former diplomat. Thank you for taking out time speaking to us. A very interesting aspect of what is going to be discussed is the energy cooperation. Russia has, of course, been helping as far as India's civil nuclear energy program is concerned. They are helping us operationalize the Kunnamkulam plant in Tamil Nadu and build additional units for it as well. We are largely dependent on them for crude oil imports. It almost stands at 85% of our total oil imports. So where do you look at India-Russia energy cooperation heading to next?
A very important segment of our bilateral cooperation. Russia has been one country which has, without any hesitation, supported the nuclear energy program. You mentioned Kunnamkulam is an example of it, and we probably could really look forward to greater participation from Russia in our nuclear energy resources, as well as the crude energy. But just keep in mind the fact that any relationship is bilateral. It's only successful if both countries are interested in this. And therefore, we should not look at this cooperation in terms of only Indian interest or Indian need, but also the need, equal need, if not more, I would say, you know about the Ukraine war, the Russian economic conditions, and therefore the conditions under which it has become a major oil exporter to India because of the price factor, community factor. And therefore, I would say that this is an important relationship, and this is a relationship in which both India and Russia are equally interested, and we both equally need each other. So therefore, I would say it's going to be an important part of discussion during the visit.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.